2018 Honda Creek V. 2018 Honda Creek V Review. Always an intelligent choice, the CR-V offers welcome doses of polish and pizzazz for 2018. 4-star overall score. The Honda CR-V was redesigned recently and, frankly, we had been surprised by how deep modifications went. Rather than phone in a few superficial tweaks to your top-selling model, Honda gave it a ground-up overhaul that decisively parted ways featuring its predecessor. The 2018 Honda CR-V sets a brand new pace due to its rivals to check out. Among the tricks up this 5th-generation CR-V's sleeve is often a turbocharged engine that comes on all trims with the exception of the base LX. With ample low-end torque as well as a fuel-sipping design, as much as 34 miles per gallon highway, in accordance with the EPA, the turbo engine is often a natural integrate to CR-V. The 2018 Honda CR-V also advantages from an overhauled suspension that reduces body roll and corners without compromising its historically compliant ride. The wheelbase is longer, the top and rear tracks are wider, and there is even an added 1.5 inches of ground clearance for many who found that the first sort CR-V scraped its stomach excessively in light-duty off-roading. Inside, the CR-V follows the most recent Civic's lead, having a modernized dashboard, a digitally enhanced instrument cluster, plus an updated touchscreen that thankfully features a physical volume knob. There's also more rear legroom when compared to earlier models, with an exceptional 75.8 cubic feet of maximum cargo space that produces the supposedly compact CR-V a real alternative to midsize SUVs. Add all this up as well as the CR-V is usually a strong contender for best-in-class honors. Notably, we picked the 2018 Honda CR-V as one of best family SUVs and best small SUVs just for this year. What's new? Comprehensively redesigned recently, the 2018 Honda CR-V carries over unchanged. We're torn between your X as well as the XL. The latter has desirable luxury features like leather upholstery, a programmable power liftgate plus a premium stereo audio. We liked it enough to obtain one for that long-term test fleet. But do you require those amenities with your compact crossover? If you only require a practical utility vehicle, the cheaper X offers generous popular features of its own, including a sunroof. Also, it comes standard with the exact same turbocharged engine and also a 7-inch touchscreen. Trim levels and features. The 2018 Honda CR-V emerged in 4 trim levels: LX, X, XL and Touring. The LX isn't exactly bare bones. Nevertheless, it does have a less powerful engine along which has a 5-inch screen and no sunroof. Step as much as the X and also you get a standard sunroof including a 7-inch touchscreen, an electric driver's seat along with a more powerful, turbocharged engine. The XL tacks on items including leather, premium audio plus a power liftgate, whilst the Touring goes all together with LED headlights, a subwoofer and much more. Opt for the bed space LX so you'll get yourself a decent roster of apparatus, including a 2.4-litre 4-cylinder engine, 184 horsepower, 180 pound-feet of torque, a digital parking brake, 17-inch alloy wheels, LED running lights, automatic climate control, cruise control, a height-adjustable driver's seat, a 5-inch color LCD dashboard display, and also a 4-speaker stereo audio with Bluetooth and USB connectivity. Honda's various advanced safety technologies are not offered within the LX. The X ups the ante using a more powerful turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, 190 horsepower, 179 pounds-feet, remote start, 18-inch wheels, fog lights, heated mirrors, body-colored door handles and spoiler, rear privacy glass, a retractable cargo cover, keyless entry and initiate, a substitute driver information center, a sunroof, dual-zone automatic climate control, an energy driver seat, heated front seats, a 7-inch touchscreen with Apple CarPlay and Android Audio phone integration, satellite radio, a substitute rear-view camera with dynamic guidelines, numerous advanced precautionary features, automatic high beams, blind spot monitoring with rear cross-traffic alert, lane departure warning and intervention, adaptive cruise control, and forward collision warning with automatic emergency braking, and second-row USB charging ports. The XL's upgrades will include a programmable height power liftgate, driver seat memory settings, leather upholstery, an energy passenger seat, community Laxa height adjustment, are leather-wrapped controls and shift knob, an auto-dimming rearview mirror, as well as an 8-speaker stereo audio with HD radio. A navigation technique is optional within the XL but not around the lesser trims. The top-of-the-line Touring boasts LED headlights, dual-chrome exhaust tips, roof rails, automatic wipers, hands-free functionality for the power liftgate, ambient interior lighting, a navigation system and also a subwoofer for the speakers. Aside on the XL's optional navigation system, there won't be any factory options for the 2018 CR-V, therefore the only real question is which trim level fits your needs. Trim tested. Each vehicle typically also comes in multiple versions which might be fundamentally similar. The S in this particular review derived from our first drive from the 2017 Honda CR-V XL, turbo 1.5 liters inline-4, CVT automatic, FWD. Driving. With capable or else thrilling acceleration, composed handling and confident highway manners, the turbocharged CR-V is usually a multidisciplined competitor. If you're looking for a smaller SUV that will not make compromises due to the size, this Honda will do the job. Acceleration. Small displacement turbocharged engines often struggle in SUVs, although not the 1.5-liter engine within the CR-V. It's quicker than most rivals, providing good low-end oomph for scooting through city streets. You won't be nervous with a freeway on-ramp, and you also won't need to slam around the gas to secure slopes. Braking. Owners will see linear and progressive responses through the brake pedal during both light and hard stops. In our emergency braking testing, the CR-V's best stop from 60 miles per hour took 116 feet, which falls consistent with what we expect from compact SUVs. Steering. Steering resistance builds naturally because you turn the wheel, giving the CR-V a sense of precision and confidence. The wheel also returns to center smoothly, ensuring stability about the freeway. A standout inside the class. Handling. The CR-V strikes an admirable balance between handling and ride quality. Mid-corner bumps as well as other road irregularities don't upset it, and the body roll is minimal. You can confidently snake up a curvy road without sickening your passengers or unnecessarily triggering the soundness control. Drivability. Continuously variable automatic transmissions often feel strange, even so the CR-V's is probably the best. XL from the stop feels natural, but full throttle acceleration feels a tad odd because the engine speed remains constant. Cruise control doesn't manage speed going downhill, any annoyance. Off-road. Though it isn't really designed for challenging off-road driving, the 7.8 inches, front-wheel drive, to 8.2 inches, all-wheel drive, of ground clearance means you will not have problems with the rare unpaved road. Hill descent control just isn't available. Comfort. The CR-V's ride is quieter plus much more supple than ever before, and accommodations for front and back occupants are spacious and welcoming. You may hear some engine noise while XL up a freeway on-ramp, even so the sound falls around the pleasing side on the spectrum. Seat comfort. The power driver's seat, X models or more, provides 8-way adjustment, plus 4-way lumbar, ensuring a fit for drivers of all sizes. You won't hear complaints during long trips in the back seat if you don't have someone from the center. Alas, the driver actually reaches adjust seat height. Ride comfort. The CR-V comprises and settled over nearly every kind of surface. Impacts happen once and that is it, thanks to some extent to fluid-filled suspension bushings and Honda's decision to remain with reasonably sized 18-inch wheels. There's lots of tire sidewall to absorb the bumps, causing a smooth ride. Noise and vibration. You'll notice some wind and tire noise, though the engine is simply noticeable once you step hard around the gas, plus it doesn't sound bad either. None of computer is loud enough to drown out conversations or force occupants to lift their voices. Climate control. Drivers' understanding of temperature changes needs to fiddle while using controls over they prefer because the system does not work properly as well at low settings. Heated front seats are standard on all trims except LX. Rear passengers will appreciate vents about the back of the top armrest. Interior. The design improves practicality and supplies a welcome dose of fashion compared on the last generation model. Owners will appreciate little tricks, for example adjusting the opening height to the rear hatch for tight garages and venting all 4 windows on hot days by holding the unlock button. Ease of usage. The physical controls are extremely intuitive, however the touch-sensitive buttons is usually annoying. Some on-screen buttons are small, also it's too an easy task to raise the touch-sensitive volume control around the steering wheel. The digital temperature and fuel gauges flanking the speedometer wash outside in sunlight. Getting in, getting out. The wide front and back door openings provide lots of head and leg clearance within the weigh-in. The CR-V is really a little taller than before, nevertheless it remains just as very easy to step inside, overlapping doors with narrow sills help. Occupants of all sizes can have little difficulty entering or exiting. Driving position. It's straightforward to put the seat and controls right where you would like, and also the gauge cluster is an easy task to see to use entirety. The armrests to utilize equal heights, but what seems like a pad on your right knee will be hard plastic, that will be uncomfortable for your longer-legged. Roominess. Never mind the compact thing SUVs class. Interior size is generally bigger than those of rivals, with exception of front head and legroom, that happen to be by no means tight. Rear seating space will be the biggest there are in a compact SUV. 4 full-size adults will fit with 0 problems. Visibility. The windshield pillars don't obstruct your front view, also it's very easy to sense the leading bumper's location. Blind spots are minimal, and monitoring is standard on all, nevertheless the LX. Rear headrests encroach slightly around the rear window such as the obstruct. The backup camera covers a diverse viewing angle. Quality. Flowing interior panels and trim inserts show generally convincing quality, along with the leather adorning the seats and controls, XL and Touring trim levels. A well-built vehicle in every single respect. Utility. The CIV is often a master of practicality. From its enormous and multi-configurable storage ability to its many clever compartments, this Honda enables you to question if the larger SUV is important. Small item storage. The reconfigurable center console incorporates a deep storage well as a sliding tray that's rubberized and textured. It also doubles to be a cover for hiding small valuables. From large cup holders with a phone shelf and deep door pockets, we have a place for one's and your passengers' items. Cargo space. At 39.2 cubic feet, the CIV's rear storage area is at the top in the class, rivaling room in larger SUVs. The rear seats flip down easily and softly, expanding space to your massive 75.8 cubic feet. A clever height-adjustable cargo floor enables you to choose between a toned loading surface if not more space. Child safety seat accommodation. All rear seats have readily available latch anchors. The large rear passenger area means baby car seats fit without moving the leading seats. Outboard rear seats each have a tether anchor about the rear seat back. The center seat's tether anchor is inside roof, which could slightly obstruct rear visibility. Towing. The CIV supplies a 1,500-pound towing capacity, that's about the norm to the class. It cannot be towed behind a motorhome. Technology. With smartphone integration and advanced precautionary features standard within the majority of trims, nearly LX, the CR-V creates a strong case in some recoverable format. Alas, the entertainment system and voice controls might be annoying. But it doesn't matter much when you plug as part of your smartphone, that's fully supported. Audio and navigation. Honda replaced the quantity slider that has a physical knob, but other aspects in the touchscreen's menus still feel clunky and stilted. Smartphone owners with good reception might get navigation totally free via Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, to enable them to think twice about purchasing optional navigation system. Smartphone integration. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay integration are standard on all but the bottom LX trim. Front and rear occupants get 2 USB ports each. Driver aids. Lane keeping assist, lane departure warning, adaptive cruise, forward collision, and blind spot monitoring are standard on basically LX trims. Collision monitoring throws the casual false positive during congested city driving, but many systems are otherwise unobtrusive or easily disabled. Voice control. Standard voice controls are somewhat cumbersome, in ways that it's often faster to rely about the physical or on-screen controls. Fortunately, a lengthy press about the voice control button permits you to engage the advanced Siri or Google Voice recognition system as soon as your smartphone is plugged in. Long-term road test. To learn more around the Honda CR-V of the generation, watch our updates from the full year of living having a 2017 Honda CR-V XL. We cover sets from seat comfort to real-world fuel economy.